We have no idea how to do this.
No, we have no idea.
We've watched all these movies.
We're trying our best. This is what we do on this. We're not experts, okay? You at home, you might know better than us.
Yeah, comment how to really do this, by the way, at the bottom.
Yeah.
Let us know how you really do this.
Leave your home phone number and address, too, for the authorities.
There are many topics and concepts we are all familiar with, but aren't exactly sure how they work. Each week, Alan Fitzgerald and I choose a topic and try our best to explain it. This is Explaining Things.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Explaining Things. As always, I'm your host, Jonathan Tilson, and this is my co-host, Alan Fitzgerald. How would you catch a serial killer?
Me? I'm a detective?
Or you're an independent superhero.
There's such a thin line between being an independent superhero and having a learning disability.
We only hear about the bad parts of autism. Or whatever it is. We want to catch a serial killer.
All right.
He's ravaging the fucking town.
So we talking about someone specific here, John?
I mean...
Is this your little tease to the cops?
I'll be blurring our faces for this episode.
All right, so we're looking like a man who looks like this. People probably think it's easy to catch a serial killer. It's not. It's not, you don't go, oh, this is easy. We just got to look for the guy who wears his grandma's panties at the beach. This isn't going to be a problem at all.
He's too smart for that.
You can't just go to the victim's parents, like, hey, real sorry for your loss, but we were just wondering, did your daughter ever mention a guy who jerks off with his dad's war medals in his ass?
They love patterns, right?
They do. They love patterns.
That's their thing.
And trophies.
Trophies are big.
Yeah.
They're a sentimental bunch.
They are.
They are. They like
really
to hold
are.
on to little doodads.
Yes. Kind of romantic when you think about it, isn't it?
I mean, listen.
Yeah. Never mind how he got the pinkies, and it's just nice he's got something to remember her by.
He uses
a memento.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument right now, 5 people within the last 6 months have been murdered in a similar fashion in Astoria, Queens.
So you're saying 6 men have been run over by a halal cart? My God.
And he used different tires each time.
This guy, he's trying to throw us off the scent.
This guy's crafty.
Is this jizz or white sauce?
Oh
if
my
it's
God.
jizz, this thing's over. We got the guy. That's most of hunting a serial killer is just, a lab. Come on, jizz.
You're looking
Come on, jizz.
But you want a pattern. Hopefully you have a pattern, because if you don't have a pattern, you might not even know that it's a serial killer.
Yeah. That's why if I was a serial killer, I don't think I just wouldn't have a pattern. Or just follow some other guy's pattern so he gets blamed.
How would they ever catch you?
I think what you have to do is just find the meanest mom in the neighborhood and look for her son. I think that's how you do it.
Let's look 15 years ago and see who was completely abusive to their kid.
Just some poor guy in therapy. Oh, I see. You're bringing me in for murderer because my mom used to hit me with ice trays in public. Also, cruelty to animals.
Cruelty to animals.
That is huge.
That's the biggest. Juvie. I
Yeah.
think that's what you probably combed through juvie records first.
Yeah.
Oh, he crucified a cat in the 3rd grade.
It says here, this guy killed every pet he ever owned except for a parrot he trained to call him God.
This could be him.
This might be him.
Oh my God, he held onto the cat
We
skulls
should've-
too. The very man we're looking for is holding onto the skulls.
Let's knock on a door. Let's just knock on a door.
Quick knock. His
Body.
mother opens it. She's 78 years old in a nightie. Oh, Henry, he's a good boy. He's just playing with his stuff downstairs. I don't know what those sounds are. Sometimes I hear screams. He told me I'm just having nightmares.
He is a good boy.
Keeps to himself. Not social. He doesn't have many friends.
Yeah. Not great with the ladies.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Is he getting lots of pussy? No? Okay. That's not our guy.
But here's the thing. Sometimes they are married.
Sometimes they are.
Sometimes their wife loves them very much.
Sometimes they seem normal.
There's psychopaths and sociopaths. Sociopaths, they can't fake connection, but they can sometimes have, real ones. With very few people.
It's not unlike, it's like the guy who's married to a woman that he might love, but sexually, he sleeps with other women. He sleeps with prostitutes because they provide something different for him.
Okay, so leave your relationship out of this. By the end of this video, we're going to find out you're a serial killer. It's going to be you, all right, get this off of me.
No, this just wakes something in me. I'm like, we're making a lot of sense right now.
Yeah. So what? I killed a couple of penguins at the aquarium. Big deal.
It felt good.
Look, I had a couple of Coors Light. Next thing you're in a penguin tank with children crying.
You know when you're strangling a penguin saying, no, you're no good, Mom. You're no good.
This happens to guys, all right? I pulled a double shift last Tuesday at work.
I was tired.
I was
I
tired.
was tired.
I should have never been at that
I
aquarium.
had too many Diet Cokes.
We're getting weird again.
All right, sorry. Ted Bundy hurt people like me. A well put together guy is a serial killer. Bundy,
John Wayne Gacy? He hurt people like me. I'm just a regular pedophile, and now people think I'm a
My
murderer.
image is in disrepair.
But seriously, I miss the Boy Scouts.
Abusive parents, those are the real people who make serial killers.
Yes,
Or that
they're the
someone had-
chefs, if you will.
They are the chefs. Like, it's rare that just someone who grew up in a completely normal house is a serial killer.
It is always women, though.
It's always women. Jeffrey Dahmer, but Jeffrey Dahmer and John Wayne Gacy say, "Hey, bud, it's not always women. Sometimes it's gay men."
John Wayne Gacy admitted
After he did it, he said he was still straight
he admitted to killing all those men,
and having sex with them.
but not to being gay. Listen, I'm a murderer of young boys, okay? I'm not a homosexual. And I will not have my reputation tarnished in these newspapers.
Everyone knows that, like, if you have sex with a man but then kill the man, that removes the gayness from it.
Really?
You know, it's like a spell.
I'll have to brush up on the Constitution again, I guess.
Thomas Jefferson added that last minute. But let's just say we're two detectives. Okay? We're two detectives.
All right, I'm obviously the smart one. You're
Yeah.
the one who politics well.
Exactly. All right. I do the talking while you do the fucking sifting.
I'm a sifter.
You're a sifter.
I'm a sifter.
Absolutely. These panties are, these are just lightly worn.
Yeah, panties in the pocket.
Cop being a serial killer is a great way to go. Because he has the inside track to everything.
Oh yeah, that's too easy. That's shooting fish in a barrel.
We'd never find them. Not even us. And we're the greatest detective team of the 21st century.
Absolutely. You know, we're unorthodox, but we get the job done.
8 more murders this month, and we can't seem to find them. You'd have to figure we are so much more ready to catch a serial killer than someone was in 1970. All the movies we've watched. We're probably more of an expert than a cop was in 1975.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh shit, this is weird. A
Yeah.
lot of people are dying.
Why? It's like the same guy keeps killing people or something. Have you guys ever ran into this?
Why would someone do that?
Scott, you heard about something like this in Tulsa, right?
Yeah.
What
Kill people.
happened? Did this guy's wife fuck everyone in town? What is going on? Look for a slutty wife.
So tendencies. Then you have to look at juvie records, okay? Was there anyone that would fit the prototype?
Right.
All right. You got to look at your childhood crimes. Killing animals. That's probably the first thing you do after the pattern.
Look for a loner. A loner.
A loner. Now, it's got to be so much tougher today to find a fucking loner because
Oh, yeah.
everyone's a loner.
If you went to the movies by yourself in 1982, people are like, oh, we got our man.
Now,
Look at him
here he is. He has no fucking friends.
eating popcorn by himself.
Yeah, seriously, a guy in
My wife doesn't like action movies. That's all this is.
You're looking for patterns, and then you're just looking for, juvenile records. And if there's nothing there, then you're just hoping you catch a guy in the act.
Most of catching a serial killer is just waiting for the guy to kill someone
Yeah,
again.
exactly. You just have to. So that's what we say here at Explaining Things. Wait till he kills again and act really quickly
Yeah.
to look for clues. And, if you can't find any, you have to wait for him to kill again.
Yeah,
That's really all you can do.
that's all you can do. And all we can do is try to sleep tight after this.
Yeah. All right, guys. That was Explaining Things. See you next Tuesday.